Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to a stream.
Yes.
This is your stream. So
this is my stream.
It, so.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I have a big box in front of me, which is pretty cool. The camera is just perfectly lined up, so I can't read chat. Hello, Arno. Or sorry, Amo. Hello, Anthony. Hello, John Wick. Hello, Assist Official. You said you were going to be here, I think. Hello, Ben. And Fidel. Yes, thank you. I also love the photo. Hello from America.
Sunita, David, Fives. Is it Tomas? I feel like every week we go over that name.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Ben, Fidel, Arnie.
I'm going to move my
Rain.
water bottle.
We're going to read not just top chat today. We're going to go to live chat.
Yeah, please.
So now we can see everyone. Diversion. Yeah, I think we can see everyone now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Alrighty. So, yeah, I have a big box here. And we're going to be building, well, we're going to be taking apart today this beauty, the gunship here. Are we on low latency?
Yes, we are,
okay.
Or lower.
Okay.
So.
Why? All right, just because it looks really behind.
Hello from Brick Creations. It's still like 4 or 5 seconds. That's
okay.
low.
All right, so we have here the gunship in many different parts in here. We also have a bunch of other stuff in here, but we're going to be focusing on the gunship. Evan warned me not to say that I'm going to build something else in here because then I'm going to become tied to it. But I don't know.
I just feel like once we say something where it's like, oh, we'll do this, it's like, oh, we have to do it now because all these people are like, you said you were going to do this. And like, not that that's a bad thing, but then it becomes more difficult because you have to do it after you said you were going to do it. So you have to be careful with what you say, Paul.
Yeah, I know. That's a struggle.
Don't say something that you don't actually want to do.
Okay. I also got some parts, just for people who might be interested. I've got some parts of the Millennium Falcon. There's just, when we packed up my Legos, everything just went in bins. I have, I don't know, how many more bins would you say I have in the attic?
Oh, I don't know. At least 15 probably.
Okay,
or more.
Yeah. So everything is just kind of in different bins, and we're going to hope that the whole gunship is in this bin. Also in here is the Sandcrawler, Newt Gunray's ship, part of Slave 1, and I got parts of an X-Wing in here too. But today we... Oh, is that a gunship part? One sec. I think I see a gunship part. Today we are going to be trying to focus on the gunship. Yes, I think this is a gunship part.
Looks like it. Assist Official says, did you read my messages with the customs issues, Evan and Paul? I'll pay for it, but it's crazy to me. No,
yeah, I saw.
Oh,
he got charged $30 for our package that we sent.
$30? Wow,
yeah.
That's not worth it, actually. What happens if you don't pay customs? Like, does it just get sent back, or how does that work?
I think they return to sender.
Interesting. I mean, obviously, it was a prize winning from you. No purchase necessary. So, like, now that you have to purchase it, I'd almost say it's not worth it, because I don't think that set's worth $30. It was that little
car thing.
Car. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you don't pay it and it comes back to us, it's like I wouldn't understand
that one's just cursed. This is the second time we've tried to give it away. Okay.
Princess Brick says, do you ever have problems with Brick Store or Brick Stock?
What kind of problems?
Not that I've noticed yet, no. I guess, yeah, do you have any specific ideas with what problems?
Well, the search engine is horrible, but I don't know if we count that as a problem.
That's true. The search is, I feel like we've talked about this before.
Maybe.
At some point. Actually, we probably were talking about specific BrickLink search and how bad it is. You're taking everything out?
I'm trying. There are some pieces down at the bottom, I think. Because I pulled out one, and it looks like there's still bits missing, so everything's got to come out.
Interesting. Princess Brick says, every time I open it, it says there's no database.
Interesting.
I've never seen that.
If you go up into extras from just the main menu, and then you go down, there is a
you're right. There's an update
database button. Go ahead and click that and see if that works.
Interesting. David said, how long did the Brick Freedom queue take for you guys? For us, we were signed up for a little while, but also it wasn't, we were not first in line when we got accepted. We were like 100 or like 90, no, it was like 107 or 102 or something like that, I think. And I don't know if the reason he bumped us up is because we were talking about Brick Freedom and we wanted to like say, oh, it's great or it's terrible, and we hadn't done it yet. I think that might be why we got bumped up, or he just let in like a massive amount of people at once. It's also possible. So I'd say 51. You're probably close. I think right now there's like 100 plus in the queue, but for us we didn't take not too long. We were there for maybe like 4 weeks, but then all of a sudden we were let in.
This is the C3PO that I was so convinced about when I was little.
That you thought was actually gold?
Yeah, but it's very clearly plastic.
Yeah. Assist Official says, that set is definitely cursed. That didn't sound good. No. Do you ever have people complaining about orders from Denmark?
Oh my
have people ask
God.
For lower? I don't think we've had an order from Denmark. Oh my God, it's the Yoda. It's the Santa Yoda.
Yeah, I just had this in a video.
It's the Santa Yoda. That's cool.
I didn't actually know I owned that.
I wonder how much he sells for on BrickLink. Let's take a look. Are we just going to sell your collection? This is not Paul rebuilding his collection. This is listing Paul's collection.
I don't know. I may as I build them and take them apart, some of them I will list, but not all of them. Like I will never list this baby. This is the Sandcrawler, my favorite set of all time. Okay, that looks to be it for the oh, here's Newt Gunray. Yeah, I think this is it. Kind of disconcerting because I feel like a lot of the back is still missing.
I cannot figure out. I guess I got to think real quick.
It's from the
well, I found it.
2012 Advent calendar.
Hi, Rain. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay, this is going back down here, and then I'm gonna have to repack it all.
David West says, I'm still on Brickpacker, but want to try all the stuff Brick Freedom has. Yeah, so actually, we have finally gotten into... Does it look out of focus to you guys? It's a little out to me. But we have finally gotten into, like, actually using Brick Freedom as opposed to just, kind of using Brick Freedom. We actually use
We're starting to explore features
what it offers,
stuff, yeah.
as opposed to just syncing, I guess, if that makes more sense.
And we were just told that it has this awesome thing. Do you want to share... what you were talking to Chris about?
Yeah, I can briefly talk about it. I don't know if I'll actually help anyone that's like looking for it because I haven't actually done it 100%. But it's similar if you ever used BrickSync, where it was like all the console-based commands and stuff. With BrickSync, what you were able to do is you could like drag in a BSX file, which is the BrickStock or BrickStore file, and if you drag that in or something, you were able to then create a new BSX file from the file you dragged in, and it compared all those pieces with your other inventory. I don't remember exactly what it was called. It was merge, not merge. Maybe it was called merge, something like that. But essentially what you did with that is it would give you the BrickStock, a new BrickStock file. When you open that, it would tell you all the parts when you upload and have all the remarks like filled in that you already have. So when you went to upload it, I'm sorry if this doesn't make much sense. Sort command in BrickSync is what Ben said. Yeah, that sort command, you're able to then, it'll fill in the remarks field of what you already have. So when you upload it, if you watched our last video, if you watched Wednesday's video on us uploading all the sets, or all the pieces from the Legoland bulk, we uploaded it and then put stuff in a stock room. So this fixes it so you don't have to go into the stock room and then later on assign remarks. It just fills in all the stuff that has remarks, and then you only have to you sort by remark, and then you'll fill in the ones that don't have any remarks in BrickStore. At some point I'll probably have a tutorial for that. I think that made no sense, most likely. I think I just confused myself too, so...
didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, no, but yeah, essentially it's a very simple way to sync inventories. There's also, or not sync inventories, but add parts to your inventory through a BrickStock file. You can also do it with like brand new sets and stuff like that. So eventually something will come out from us that's official, not official, but like official of us actually reviewing it or whatever it might be. This guy used sells for about $6, just under $6 on BrickLink.
Cool.
Which isn't terrible, but I thought it could be better. But
yeah.
It only came in one set. What did it come in?
The advent calendar.
Okay, yeah, 2011's advent calendar. That's pretty cool. Rain said it made sense. Awesome. Assist Official says, do you have an actual work besides the BrickLink store? Yes, I do. But fortunately, like right now, this is nice to be working. I essentially right now I'm working full-time in here and part-time outside of here, roughly. That's what it could be comparable to. Currently, I'm working. Am I supposed to look at these?
I don't know. Are they cool? Because
Sure.
they're like a very different gold than the one that like we have now.
Right. This is actually, I think this is the chrome gold. But currently, I'm working. I'm mixing like a live show, a golf advertisement show thing, I guess, a few days a week, which is pretty cool.
Okay. So, this is the gunship. I think this is all the parts that we're going to find in here. Basically, my goal for today is to take it apart and sort it by lot. So basically, I'm just parting it out. And then I'm going to check to make sure we have everything. I do have a sticker sheet here. I did not apply. It appears as though, I swear I have a sticker sheet. I showed it to you earlier.
These sell for $1.28. They're not the chrome. They are metallic gold, I think. I think that's what this is.
Oh, yes, here it is. So I have a sticker sheet. I did not apply all the stickers.
Metallic. Sorry. David West said yes, metallic gold.
I didn't apply all the stickers, so I'm going to be doing that too. The minifigs are not with it. I had a separate drawer for minifigs, and all of the minifigs are sorted by head, torso, legs, etc. So they're all in pieces. So that's going to be probably its own stream of me trying to go through those. I feel like that'd be a fun one. So the sticker sheet is worth like $50. See, it would be if it was complete. It's partially used. I believe this set.
Dang it.
What did you say it was worth? You looked it up, right?
It was the first thing that popped up on eBay, so I don't know how accurate it is, but brand new, it was like $800 sealed. I think actually no, brand new open box is what it said.
Okay.
But not.
Don't know
not
exactly
used.
what that means.
I don't know what used is. Yeah, brand new open. I mean, just the box is open, but it's all brand new.
True.
But the bags, I think, were sealed. I don't know. I didn't actually really look at it. Ben says, would you guys say Brick Freedom is worth the additional cost of $500 per year as opposed to BrickSync / Brick Freedom? I assume you mean BrickSync / Brick Packer? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what you're saying. Or 500 pounds per year, sorry. I think, yes, it is getting there. And I assume you're getting that 500 pounds per year number based on the fact that you pay the 1% or something every month. Yeah, right. BrickSync or Brick Packer. So with Brick Packer, you're still paying that 1%. So I think comparing Brick Packer to Brick Freedom, and I think Brick Freedom, from what I remember, I'm not sure if I'm able to look at the pricing anymore. Hello, Just Bricks. Welcome to the stream. Brick Freedom, I think you're paying. Is it just 1%?
I don't know.
I don't remember. At one point, it was like $4.99 a month and then 1% or something like that. I would say if you're comparing Brick Freedom and Brick Packer, while Brick Packer works if you just want the syncing, due to the fact that, and I could be wrong on this, I don't think it is actually cheaper, I would say go with Brick Freedom. If you ever want the better, inventory sorting things and stuff like that, I would say Brick Freedom is 100% worth it. 500, let's say 500 pounds a year, and that's 1% of your inventory. That's assuming you're making 50,000 a year. Is that right? 50,000 divided by. Is that how you got that? Yeah. So let's say you're doing a 50,000 inventory is what you're selling. The benefit, and I don't remember exactly what Brick Packer does, but Brick Freedom only charges you for the bricks that you sell, not for any charges you put on or shipping or anything like that. So I think maybe they're the same. If they're the same, I'd say 100% go with Brick Freedom, in my opinion. Brick Packer does work. We had a few problems with it, but I'm not entirely sure if that was just like an isolated incident or it seems to happen with other people. Someone said they were getting some other stuff with it too, so who knows whether or not Brick Freedom is really that much better. If you're just syncing if you do have, like I said, if you want all those extra things on top of it, it is much better, I think, in my opinion. And I would say Brick Freedom is worth it, as opposed to BrickSync. BrickSync is free. Downside, you need to be running a server the entire time, or running it on a console-based like command thing the whole time, which maybe isn't a problem. But for us, that it didn't work. I think it was Chris who said something. If you have something to say, you can totally.
This is not my area of expertise.
Okay. I think it was BrickSync started to run into problems with colors or something and syncing between the two, and it was, I think, either uploading the wrong color.
You know, I do remember someone saying something about that.
It was something like that. I think it was Chris. Someone said something, and that's why Chris no longer uses BrickSync, because the colors were a problem. Now, what I learned is, according to someone, and I want to say it was Chris as well, the downside to Brick Freedom, there's too many brick things. The downside to Brick Freedom is that you can only, I think it only syncs up to 500 orders a month or something like that. Which, if you're selling more than 500 orders a month, would be a problem. So you keep dropping things.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm now looking for a brick separator.
So if you're doing, it depends on the scale of your business and stuff. Now, I'm sure at some point that will eventually, hello Brick Brothers Brick Shop, will eventually be increased, but I'm not sure. Funbrick Creation says, is it worth using Brickstore for a small store? Brickstore is 100% free, so I would say yes, use Brickstore. Now, depends what you're doing with it. If you're, like in my opinion, if you're parting something out, while you can use Brickstore, you maybe might be more
efficient for you.
Or to the BrickLink UI, I guess, on their website. So in that case, it might be better for you just to do that.
If you're just starting, though, maybe start in Brickstore, because I feel like you're going to eventually need to learn it anyway if you plan on expanding, especially into used. So
yeah, and some people I think said they were really fast, and I don't remember who that was. But if you are using BrickLink, the UI of BrickLink, the web page to add parts, you can do that. But the nice thing about the potential for someone else, like someone who maybe isn't in your store physically, and that depends on what the expansion size is, how big you want your store to be, you know, and if you're bringing on other employees or contractors and stuff. Hello Kep89, who says hello from the freezing country of Canada.
Hello.
It is not freezing here. It's actually a little bit warm today. But if you're too big, where you need to have outside people come in, you can't necessarily go on BrickLink and add all the parts to the store, because you can't, you know, if those parts are off-site, I guess you could put them in a stock room, and then that person could bring you the pieces, and then you can put them in a remark field. I don't know. But what we're going to do eventually is have contractors outside of our store sorting used pieces, and then a cataloger will catalog the pieces, figure out what pieces it is, make that brick stock file, and then bring it back to the store. And then in the store, we are able to, -40, that is freezing.
Wow.
Bring it back to the store, and then we're able to add it to the wall easily with that brick stock file, or brick store file now. So
I'm encroaching on your space.
I can see that. So for a small store, you don't need to, I guess. But if you get used to it now, eventually it'll, in theory, make your what is that called? Process quicker, I guess.
More quicklier.
You said more quickly,
in a video the other day, you said more quicker, and
more quicker?
I cringed.
What video was that?
I want to say that it was the Legoland bulk.
Possibly.
But it could have been a vlog, because I got the vlog for this week, and because you were talking about Legoland bulk in both. So.
Yeah, interesting. Big and little Lego guys, welcome to the stream. I don't think we've seen you here before.
No,
welcome.
Brand new. It's nice to always see new people.
Yeah.
I feel like every stream we do encounter someone, or at least somebody who's talking for the first time. I don't know how long.
Correct. I guess like I'll watch some streams. Actually, very often I will watch a stream in the background. And I will just never chat, even if they're like talking about something. I'm like, oh, I just won't chat because I'm doing something else, but I'm listening to it. Just Brick said we had freezing rain today. There are icicles everywhere. Assist Official says -12 here in Denmark. Big and Little Lego Brick says, I just subscribed. Thank you. That is awesome. Welcome to the channel.
Go ahead and join our Discord, too, if you want to.
Yeah.
There are lots of helpful people there as well.
Sunita says, how many sets do you guys have, or do you have in your collection, Paul? That's something you should do.
Do you have any idea how much? Oh, I guess I can count.
I mean, you could do the instructions.
I can count the instructions.
Well, no. You can. What is it? You guys will know. It's not BrickSync. It's
BrickSet.
BrickSet. Yeah. You can go in and you can say what sets you have, and it'll tell you how many pieces you have, what dimensions you have. That'd be pretty cool.
See, the thing is, that's like counting instructions wouldn't be too terrible.
No.
I could do that.
All you do is type in the set number for the instructions.
Maybe I'll do that at some point.
That'd be pretty cool.
But I have, my parents are probably in debt because of my Lego addiction as a child. So.
Paul has a lot of Lego. Yeah, lots of sets. BrickSet, yeah, Ben. Funbird Creation says it's 15 Celsius where I am in Australia. Hello, Fidel. 30 degrees Fahrenheit by Just Bricks.
What temperature is it here?
Kev89 says we were the coldest place on Earth this week. That is awesome.
This week or like as the record?
I think this week. But Ben says, Evan, were you saying Brick Freedom has a max of 500 orders per month or a different one? I believe, and this was something that was said to me, I'd have to verify with Steve, who is the owner or the creator of Brick Freedom. I believe at the moment it's only set up to handle 500 a month. After that, I don't know what happens. I don't know if he has anyone using it that has more than 500 orders a month, but I believe, told to me, and it could be incorrect information, was that it's set for 500. I don't imagine that emailing him would, like email him and be like, hey, can you go to 1,000? I'm sure he'd say yes. I don't think, at least in my mind, there's no reason why they couldn't handle more than 500.
Yeah, it's probably just maybe the current system that he's running it on or whatever.
What so,
but if you're making that much money and he's getting 1% of that, then it's probably worth it for him to increase the load. So.
Oh well, I assume it's a number.
Yeah.
That he types in. I don't think there would be a back-end thing to really change. But I believe it was told to me that 500 is the max currently. I can look into that further, I guess.
It could just be that his computer or whatever server he's hosting it on just can't handle more.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Or maybe what he's planning on doing or something is if you have more than 500 orders a month, your pricing changes or something. I'm not entirely sure. Princess Brick says Paul should upload his sets to Rebrickable and create one huge set. Maybe is that it? Brick set, Rebrickable? There's too many things.
Yeah.
Big and Little Lego Guy says, I have a Lego Star Wars collection. I'm planning on buying the UCS Republic Gunship coming out. Is that something you want?
To be honest, I'm a little out of news.
There's a few UCS sets coming out this year.
Yeah, I'm looking for, I think it's on sale now, the blacksmith, the castle blacksmith.
Is that the idea set?
Thing. I think so, yeah. I really want that, but I don't have the money right now, so.
Lego Medieval Blacksmith. Oh, it's out of stock. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, $150, temporarily out of stock.
What's the UCS gunship?
That's not out yet, I don't believe.
I'm probably not going to be buying any sets for a while. I've got a lot and none of them are really on display, so I kind of want to take some time to build up my collection again. But if I see something really cool, I'll maybe take a grab at it.
Can't really find anything on the UCS gunship, like an official.
Yeah. It
wasn't officially mentioned yet, so it just looks like a leak or something.
Okay.
So I don't have any images. Fidel says, I would like to experience those cold temperatures. You're down in Mexico. Is it warm there right now? Ben says, I can get around 400 to 450 a month, typically on a busy month, so if I get close to that, I could get close to that 500 limit.
No!
That's what Chris was doing. He's at 400 something.
Our first broken piece.
Oh, you actually broke it. Oh, nice. Here's something with Paul's collection, too. It's been in the attic for how many years do you think now? Because it was in the other house, too, before this one. So probably 8?
6 to 8.
6 to 8 years?
Most of it,
in a lot of heat.
Most of it 8 years. Some of it 6 years. Because I had a couple sets still down when I was in high school.
Okay. Yeah, so a lot of it, though, has been sitting in an attic that gets hot and cold and hot and cold, and I wonder what that does to the pieces. Because, I haven't really seen this. That's a weird break, you know?
Yeah, Lego has really strong they use a pretty good plastic. So
right. It does degrade though.
I imagine that it probably has degraded a bit, but I don't expect maybe some of the really old stuff, because I have some of the original space sets and stuff, and I don't know what quality those are going to be in when I get to them, but yeah, we'll have to find out.
Yeah. I mean, you're one broken piece. You should put that in a container, like a broken container. Here.
Well, I mean, that's close enough.
This is specifically broken pieces.
Okay.
Oh, broken more. Sorry.
I was going to say that one is still intact enough that I can probably...
Ben says he messaged Steve on, I assume you're talking about Steve, on Discord, so hopefully we will get an answer today, maybe. That'd be awesome. Although it's nighttime there, so maybe not. Maybe we won't get an answer during the stream. That's a 500 max or something. Fidel said, have you tried those drawer dividers Rain sent to you? Yes, we have, and they work pretty well, actually. I like the 4 dividers. Now, the thing is, I think we got 16 of them. I think she sent a total of 16, maybe 20. 16? I can't remember. Or maybe 18. I haven't picked a ton of orders that actually go to those drawers yet. I picked a few. It's a little difficult to get your fingers in, especially if you're trying to get all of them out, or not all of them, but all except like 3 or something. But obviously you can add 4 lots per drawer now without mixing all the pieces together. So it's probably something we will continue, is getting the 4x dividers. But we don't have any available because they're all on the wall right now, which is nice. We also got a ton of dividers, the half dividers from her. So the half dividers are just kind of a normal half divider. Nothing special about those. I like the 4 dividers though. The 4 or the whatever those are.
Yeah.
Something I'm thinking about, and I'm not 100% sure right now. Like Kyle and I have been looking at it. We haven't decided 100% sure if it's going to be financially worth it in the long run, or if we should just do a different way. But we are in the direction of probably getting a 3D printer as well. What am I saying?
You wanted to get one of the resin ones.
We're probably going to get a 3D printer and do our own dividers, and over the course of a period of time, it'll become cheaper. Obviously, the initial investment of the physical printer, and then in our case, we're probably going with a resin-based printer, which is a little bit more of a process than just the I think it's PCL or PLC, or filament-based printers. So we'll see what happens there. But we might end up getting one, but that probably won't be right now. It'll probably be a little bit into the future. You don't want these? I'll just hang on to these.
What are those? Oh, yeah. Please hold on to those.
Can I sell them? This one might not be sellable.
No, that comes off.
What is it?
No idea.
Oh, okay.
But it comes off.
Interesting. These aren't in the best condition, though. Let's see what else we got here. Cameron says, hello from Idaho. It is white and still snowing. Yeah, we're in Southern California. It doesn't really snow. We're next to the beach, literally. Yeah. We're like a half a mile from the beach, and it doesn't really snow on the beach, so we don't get that here. But we can drive to the mountains, like an hour and a half away, and there's snow. So it looks like everyone is saying that some pieces break just based on the color of them. So different colors or different plastics, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Just Brick says dark red in the attic in California is not going to be good. Great. That is not good. Big and Little Lego guy says there was a vote for UCS Gunship or UCS TIE Bomber and one other thing officially by Lego. Oh, right. Was there a winning on that yet? Was that the Gunship that was the winner? Fidel says not warm. My city is 21 degrees Celsius, 75 Fahrenheit right now, getting hotter every day. Yeah, right now it's probably about 70 outside here, roughly. Maybe, yeah, probably about 70.
Bit hotter in here.
No, it's definitely cool in here. Yeah. I went to the post office to drop off packages, and I was like, not sweating, but it was warm.
At 80? I mean, at 70?
No, I wasn't sweating, but it was warm.
Oh, okay.
I said not sweating, but it was warm. Like you can feel, and I'm wearing a jacket and stuff. So, Comet 72 says the UCS Gunship was a set that the community voted on in a poll. It's supposed to be released later this year. Awesome. Okay, so maybe there were no official pictures. It was just like the list of what could be there, and Gunship is what they went with. That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Because like,
I feel like they've been doing a lot of votes recently for stuff. Like they had the which theme they were gonna bring back for one new set.
Oh right, was that voted on? Do you guys know if that was voted on?
I don't know.
I don't know if that was voted on. Interesting.
I wonder what won. Go check. Go check.
Well, I don't know how to check that. Assistant official said, "What's that weird sound in the background?" There was just a motorcycle outside. That might be what that was. Did it stop now? Funberg Creations says we're near the end of summer, going into autumn. Toby says, "Why do you seem to have more viewers on the streams where you eat?" That's a great question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ben says, "I'll be back soon."
We're catching into that mukbang crowd.
What is that?
Like where people like shove as much food as they physically can into their face.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. This is official as it stopped. Yeah, I think that was a motorcycle outside that was like our neighbor or something. This is your broken file.
No, we're gonna. It's a special edition piece. We're gonna sell it for like $300. Okay.
Brady McKee says, "Hey guys, just ordered from you guys yesterday." Yes, you did. I almost packed your order today on accident. I believe you asked to pack it on camera, and I started to not started to pack, but I went to the first drawer, and I went back, and then I saw that there was a message on it, and then I scrolled down, and I saw your thing. I had to put the drawer back. Packed a lot of orders today.
You sound so upset.
Well, I was doing really well, like efficient, and then your order screwed it up. No, it's okay.
You're gonna have to keep scooting until you're off the table. By the way.
Is this actually how you're gonna do it? I feel like there's
probably a more efficient way.
This can't be the best way to do it. I feel like color is not bad in this case.
Yeah, but I need to count every piece is the thing.
Right, but once you go through that back piece, it's sorted by color. So you can just go to like all the
grays,
pour out the grays.
Well, you know what I can do?
Mm-hmm.
I can look at pieces that are clearly not going to show up again and count them.
What?
Probably not going to show up again.
No.
I probably have all of these.
But why would you start counting now before you take it all apart?
True. Sorry, what were you suggesting then?
Sort it by color, and then after all your colors are sorted, in the list that you have in the instruction booklet, it'll be based on color. It'll start with, blue or black.
Oh.
And then you just pour out the black and sort and count there.
Okay, that makes sense. Can you grab me some bins right
now?
next to you?
Yeah, I can get you some bins. I feel like that's just going to make much more sense. Here you are. Have some bins.
Where are we?
Creation says, "I can't remember if it was new or used part, but I remember with a reddish brown or dark red plate breaking when parting out a set." When parting out a set, interesting. Not new or used. I would assume that was used then if it broke, but maybe not. 8-Bit Entrepreneur says we have 110 days here. Oh, not 110 days. 110 degree days here. Inside, the AC is the only option. Yeah, there's a few days during the summer here. Not necessarily right here where we live because we are literally on the coast, but
no. There's a couple days where the AC has to go on around here.
Yeah. But like inland, like 10 miles. I mean, it'll hit 110 here sometimes too. 112 occasionally, like on really bad days. And during the summer, I usually teach a workshop. I did this past year, it was just digital instead of in person. But where we do it is, I don't know, maybe 25 miles from here inland. And it's in June, July, and August, and it is hot, like really hot, like 115 some days there. It is the worst. When we're like, I'm trying to lay out like camera equipment, like outside, prepping it for like students and stuff, and like, it's so bad to be, putting all that stuff in the sun, but it gets hot, and I do not like the heat.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the heat, but like, I don't know. I'm sure we've said this many times, I way prefer to be cold.
So for all my avid Lego collectors out there, do you have any ideas on how to de-discolor white pieces?
Yes.
Or are they?
You put it in I'm sure a lot of people, you put hydrogen peroxide and you put it in the sun.
Huh.
Because the UV helps to refix it or whatever. UV with the hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, there's pieces in there.
Let's see. Big and Little Lego Guy says, "I have 40 subs on my channel and have been doing YouTube for 2 years. How'd I mess up?" I don't know. We've been doing it for we've been doing it for 1 year since like 4 days ago. It's been a year on YouTube.
Yeah, I have no idea how this content is successful. Our content's pretty bad. No, I'm just joking. Our content is fantastic.
It's the best, obviously.
But
I would just say keep
upload
going.
every day, or upload almost every day. Have a consistent.
I cannot imagine uploading every day.
Have a consistent schedule. I mean, it's have a very consistent schedule with the same kind of content coming out, frequently, and that hopefully will help. Also, I don't know what kind of channel you have, but
it's a Lego channel.
Don't
assume.
Yeah, but if it's gaming, then don't do that. I mean, obviously do whatever you want.
Well, if you enjoy it, I think that's
the important.
That's why I started it, because I thought it'd be cool to, like, over the course of years, see the store grow.
Yeah.
And then in 1 year, the store's grown like a stupid amount, and this second year, it's going to grow crazy, like, for sure. We've already grown like so much, so it's going to be really cool to look back and stuff. But I never really intended to be posting 3 days a week and a stream every week, and like.
Yeah.
That wasn't the intention, but it's happening, and let's go along with it. Because I can't upload every day because I have baseball in school. Yeah, makes sense. Does Lego Star Wars? I would just say post at least once a week and do it consistently. And eventually, it'll start to grow. There's 40 subscribers isn't bad, though. That's a start for sure. Sits Official says, where are you guys based in Cali? We are in Southern California in Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach, California. Funbrick Chris says, I now think it was used. That would make sense if your dark red is breaking. Yeah. If it was new and broken, I'd almost like
send Lego.
Ask Lego if there's like, because I wouldn't expect that. That wouldn't be good. I have chat in 2 places and they're slightly off, so this one jumps and then this one, and I keep getting distracted as to which one to look at. JustBrick says, I had a sealed bag from one of the Lego Hobbit games, and the reddish brown parts were all brittle. Interesting. Lego Hobbit. Lego Hobbit, is that a... When was that? That's not super old. Lord of the Rings is older than the Hobbit ones they did, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The Hobbit, do they... Oh, they still have Hobbit, don't they?
As a theme?
Yeah,
I don't think so. I think both of the Lord of the Rings ones have been retired.
Interesting.
I mean, the last Hobbit movie came out a while ago, so...
Yeah, yeah. I remember one of Brickstar's videos, he had these plates, or tiles with studs on the side. It was like a 4x6 thing, and it was blue. And the title of the video was like Brittle Blue or something like that. And he could pick it up and just squish it a little, and it would just shatter. And those were in his inventory for a very long time, and then he sold them to someone, and then they received them and said they were shattered or something like that. The story might not be accurate, but something like that.
Do we have any big drawers sitting about?
Yeah, we have one right here. It's your bad pieces.
Oh, no, I need many big
Assist
drawers.
Official, have a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. But yeah, he had some blue bricks that were broken. Or blue plates, I guess. We haven't, I don't think, had any pieces broken. I definitely had pieces from like when I was younger that had broken, for sure. Like mostly plates, I think, just kind of crack and shatter. Let's see. JustBrick says, I'm about to head out to McDonald's in the ice. My pregnant wife wants pies and fries. Awesome. Big and little bricks, little Lego guys. I don't know why everyone has brick in their name, so when it's big and little Lego guys, I still make it big and little Lego bricks. Said, thanks for the feedback. You are welcome. Just keep going with it. Ben says, just got back with a Grand Big Mac. Yeah, definitely drive safe.
Now. And I don't
it is in the ice, it's bad. In California here, it doesn't even rain very often, so when it's raining, everybody doesn't know how to drive.
Freaks out, yeah.
Yeah, but be careful in the ice for sure. JustBrick says, I've been doing YouTube for nearly a year, technically. My first video was last March, but the second video wasn't until much later. I'm about to 130 subs now. That is awesome. I think we were...
I don't know what happens.
I don't actually know 100% why we gained any traction.
I mean, I think part of it, and I mean, there's really no we're kind of the exception to this rule. So don't think that like you have to be like us in this way. But we started off with a really high production value because Evan is already in the film industry, already had better gear than a lot of people. So I think that having a high because when you click on a video and you see that it was recorded with a camcorder versus it was recorded with a camera, you know, there's when the color is done right and when it's edited well, you know, there's this kind of
But I mean, the thing is, I mean, actually, still most of the videos we shoot, the easiest workflow for me in terms of
is on your phone.
Is on my phone. I just shoot it on my phone. So if you have a phone, and I didn't even use a microphone in the beginning.
Yeah, I guess modern phones are pretty good.
Yeah,
so.
they're pretty good. And like
I was just used to mine.
As opposed to your old one?
Yeah.
Some super cheap Chinese thing. But like, I had an iPhone 11 Pro or whatever it was, and that's what I shot the first video on. And you know, I have the iPhone 12 Pro now, and it's consistent. The camera doesn't change much, but I think if you have, I don't think you need crazy. You don't need to think of production value as you have expensive equipment and stuff. I think at the end of the day, production value is just like every little thing that goes into the video. Almost including the content that you think of, in terms of like if you're just giving like little tips and tricks, like you have to deliver it in a certain way, I guess, that would contribute to good production value. If that made any sense? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I understand.
Kinda, like I don't.
It's just the general professionalness of the video.
I guess so. I don't know. And it's probably because I work in the industry. I would say our videos are not broadcast ready, most of them, like nowhere near. Like if I was doing a paid thing, it would be very different than just setting my phone up on a thing. Even like right now we're using a camera just because it's more convenient to run that in. Like, I don't know. We do have a little mixer we're using. Like, not that the mixer does anything amazing, but like if I wanted to plug in 3 cameras, I can cut between those. So I don't know. I don't know what we're.
You know, you sound like that one rich kid who's just like, oh yeah, you know, I'll take the 3rd car today. You know, I just like offhand.
That's not what I'm saying though. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you have your phone, there's no reason you can't have quote unquote high production value like we did at the beginning. I don't think I did anything different. I don't know. I don't know why we caught on 100% though. I missed some chat here. Funbird Creation says, my goal would be to have 100 subs by the end of June. That would be awesome. Just Brick says, I'm about to change my channel and store name. What are you going to change it to? Because I remember you mentioned this maybe, I don't know if it was last week, maybe it was a couple of weeks ago now. You mentioned you were debating about changing it because there's another store or channel that has Just Bricks in the name or something like that. Ghosty659 says, hi guys, love the channel. I have many used parts with stickers on them. Would it be worth selling them like that or to de-sticker them and sell them as standard parts?
Well, if they're on the right piece, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I would say it's going to take you a lot more time just because you have to find the stickered part or you potentially have to list the stickered part if it's not on BrickLink already. But I would say you're probably going to make more money doing that per piece. But I would also say that you, I don't know how quickly those pieces are going to sell, I guess.
Yeah, you have to wait for someone.
On that inventory until someone specifically needs that piece with a sticker on it. So I guess I'll give you 2 options. Well, obviously you could take the stickers off and sell the pieces, or you could sell it with stickers. I would say the best is you have to pick one of the 2 based on if you want the parts to sit and make a little more money over time, or sell the parts quickly and use that money to reinvest in something else. But at least I would say maybe go and look for all the stickered pieces. If you find them on BrickLink, just list them like that. If you don't find them on BrickLink, then they may not be in demand. And in that case, then maybe it's not worth adding the stickered piece because I don't think the time is actually in finding the red pieces.
Yeah.
Dang. I don't think the time would be finding the pieces. There's tools and stuff out there for that where you could find a piece, but the problem would be if it's not on BrickLink, it would take a lot more time to list. That would be what I would do, is sell the pieces that are already on BrickLink. If they're not on BrickLink, remove the sticker. But maybe at that point, if it's not on BrickLink, it might be worth more because it's not in.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I could give you a better answer. I'm sorry. Yeah. We will, I guess for your reference, when we do used pieces or get more into used, I don't think we found a stickered piece, have we? No,
There's a
we
couple.
have stickered pieces. They're not listed yet, but we will list it with a sticker on it, if that helps you, I guess. That's what we would do. Just Brick says, I know the Navigating BrickLink series got me here. That's true. That's a good series.
That's probably maybe one that we should
I don't think the Navigating BrickLink is bad. I think we need a Navigating Brick Owl.
Yeah.
I think that's something. The problem is I don't use enough of Brick Owl.
And eventually Brick Freedom, I think.
Brick Freedom needs a tutorial series, and once I learn enough on Brick Freedom, I guess that's the truth. I don't actually know much on Brick Freedom, but once we learn more on Brick Freedom, I think it'll be better. Brady McKee says, "You guys are so lucky with no rain. We have like an inch of ice on the ground with a lot of snow on the ground."
Wow.
Dang. Yeah. The truth is, like, we have no rain, and it's actually a problem.
Yeah.
Because we're in like
everything
a drought.
dies here.
Everything. Yeah. It's bad. We need some rain. Here's the thing.
It did rain the other day.
It didn't rain too long ago, actually. You said, I think you said, ideally you'd like it if it rained like once a week. Because then you have
I said 2 days a week, I think.
2 days a week, because then you have 2 days of not doing anything or something. Yeah. That was your reasoning. But
that just goes to show how rare it rains here. Like, some people have snow days. I mean, we never had a rain day at school, but there's just kind of this feeling like everywhere when it's raining that like nobody's gonna work hard.
That's true. At least in California, because it never rains. So when it does rain, you're like, oh, cool. Yeah, we don't have snow days here. That would be kind of cool. Although I learned the other day, and maybe this is very common, if you have a snow day in a school district and the kids don't go to school, they end up making that day up later. It's not like you never go to school that day.
Oh, they just add it on.
They add it on either to the end of it or like maybe like spring break or something. Instead of getting like 2 weeks off or whatever it would be, you only get 9 days off instead of the 10 or something. So I learned that they actually add that back on. So it's a little more sad, I guess. Because I always thought if you had a snow day, you just never went to school. Although it was, actually I was listening to a Brick Attack, his podcast, Missing Pieces, but his son had a snow day, and they were back in school in person. But because they had been doing all the online learning, they had a snow day, but they still had to go to school online. So there may not be any more official like snow days. It might just turn into a
online thing,
an online type thing where they don't have to make that day up later. That's where I learned. Ben says we actually get them off as days in the UK. That is pretty cool, where you don't have to make it up later. I don't know how it works in the UK, but in the US, schools get paid based on how many days you go to school and how many students are there and stuff, public schools at least. So I think that's probably, well, no, there's also a minimum as to how many days you need to be in school.
Yeah.
That's actually probably why. I wonder if they account for them in the UK. I don't know. I don't know how the UK works in terms of schooling. Let's see what else we have here. Toby says, I'm trying to download Brickstore on my Mac, and it says it can't download BrickLink database files. Any ideas?
Someone else just had that issue.
Yeah, someone else had a database thing. I am fine. I'm on a Mac. Here's what I'm going to do, and I hope this doesn't ruin it. I'm going to download the updated version, which maybe is
Weren't you just going to do minifigs?
I was.
Hopefully you can now.
Let me download...
I'm out of date. I'm off date as well.
Yeah, because every time I open it, I have this little thing that says there's a new version to pop up. So if I click that download, let's see if this ruins it. Although I would assume it accesses the same files as before, so it shouldn't actually... The only thing will be a small update for the program itself. It shouldn't actually change the database files, because that's stored in a separate folder somewhere.
Yeah, but it might change how it reads them.
But I had my Brick stock already installed on here, and when I installed BrickStore, BrickStock was still, all my settings that I would save was still in BrickStore. I didn't even have to log into BrickLink anymore, which is a little concerning, but it accesses totally the same thing. All right, so I guess this is not an update. It is a full new download. That's a little
That's weird. Because it's on Git.
But I would assume it would have been an update installer type thing or something.
Oh, true.
Brick Freedom said no limit. Okay, awesome. I will tell Chris, because that is fantastic. No limit on Brick Freedom orders per month. Fantastic, I know. So I apologize for that false information, but he at some point, I think I was told 500, so that is good. So there you go, Ben. You wouldn't have that, I guess that's problem if you have too many orders, which didn't make sense to me because I don't know why there would need to be a limit. I guess I'm just going to replace it. Should be fine. Oh, Brick Store is open. Let me quit that.
Let's see what's going on.
Sorry, let me get back to chat. Ben said, oh, Funberg Creation says, I use my iPhone camera as well and edit my videos on it too. I don't edit on my phone. It's actually much faster for me to transfer it to my computer and open up an actual editing software and cut it together in there and then export from there. It just because that's how I know it, it's much faster than trying to learn. Actually, I have edited one video, I don't remember what it was, on iMovie on my phone. It is so difficult. It is like, it is just like,
do you feel debilitated?
There's no buttons. Like there's literally like 4 buttons to do stuff, and I couldn't figure out how to fade in or out. It was a total mess, but figured it out eventually for whatever that one video was. But no, it's so much easier just to do it on transfer to a computer.
Ben wants to know what editing software you use.
I use Premiere, so I use the Adobe suite of stuff, but Premiere Pro. All right, now let's try BrickStore. Okay, so here's the new Brick Store. Let's see if it has a database or not. I'm a little concerned it might not now. Oh, they changed the logos. It's already different. Okay, so I'm going to go to extras and click Update Database. So currently my database is uploading on Brick Store. I just downloaded the current version of it. Oh, that didn't sound good.
No, that was fine.
Oh, it was Technic pins. Okay.
Yeah.
So what yours? Hold on. My stores. Wait. Trying to download Brick Store on my Mac, and it says can't download BrickLink database files. Any ideas?
Make sure you go to extras and download it there. I don't know if it has an auto download.
What you might need to do is go into, if you're on a Mac, you click the Brick Store and then you click Preferences or do Command comma, and then go into the BrickLink tab, sign into your BrickLink account, put your credentials in there, your username and password, capitals matter on your username. Put it in there, click OK, and then try to download it, or try to, update the database. That might matter if you're signed in or not. I'm not entirely sure. Princess Brick says it does the same to me. I don't know. I wish I could help. I would contact, let me see if on this page. Not sure. I don't know. I really wish I could help. I am so sorry. But I would contact the maker. So on that download page, I think there's a contact somewhere I saw. Let's get back to chat here. Are you having fun?
I am having fun.
Good. Funberg Creation says, oh wait, there's a lot of things I missed actually. Finding stickers via Figured Out is fairly quick, according to Ben. Personally list them with stickers, sell slowly, but give you lots. That's true. It gives you a lot more lots as well that other stores probably won't have because, no, I don't think a ton of people really stock stickered pieces. Just Brick says, I'm not going to share the name until it's official, just in case someone wants to be a jerk and take it. That is fair. That is totally fair. But I'm excited to see what you change it to. Fidel says, my store's been growing these last weeks, even if I haven't received an order with other payment methods. Okay, so did you get to your 10 and you can have other payment methods now? I assume. Haven't received an order. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's pretty awesome. Funberg Creation says, I only add parts if there are no stickers on them as I struggle to put them on centered. That's true. You are a sticker struggler. For sure.
Well,
although Hogwarts was pretty good.
I've gotten, Hogwarts gave me a lot of practice.
That's true.
So does anyone in chat have a suggestion on where to put Hogwarts? I mean, I know you guys haven't seen the inside of my house, but like, how do you even store that thing? Like, I really don't want to take it apart. I really want to put it somewhere, and I just don't have Yeah, I don't know where something like that goes. It's just so massive. Banana is, you ask all the time how Banana's doing. Banana is still hibernating. Hopefully soon he'll be waking up. And then I'll make sure he's in a video somehow. My goal is to this month and the beginning of next month try and get his new tank done, because he's going to be moving into a bigger enclosure, and I kind of want to put his current tank inside the big tank so that when he wakes up he can like explore, if you know what I mean. I think that'd be pretty cool. So I'm gonna do.
Would that cause a problem with moving his tank while he's sleeping?
No, he's out cold.
What if they're in the wild and like a predator comes? Do they wake up?
They dig into the ground, so he's under the ground. So he's kind of difficult to get to. So hopefully that will be good. I checked on him recently. People are always teasing me and saying that he's probably dead, but he's not dead. I checked. He was not happy that I woke him up though at all. I pulled him out of the ground, and he just I thought he was dead for a second.
I feel like that's really bad to do.
It is, but my parents wouldn't stop bothering me about it. Because Banana's tank is temporary. My apartment is where my parents are now living, and I moved into this house. But because I didn't want to move Banana's tank yet until the big one is done, they are taking care of him temporarily. Not that it's really a lot of work.
Oh, and they insisted he was dead.
And they kept saying that he was dead. and so I had to dig through the substrate and check, and I pulled him out, and he just stared at me for a couple seconds, very confused, and then just poof. So he's alive.
Fun Recreation says, I can't remember what video it was when I found your channel. I know it was around the same time I opened my channel. And I'd also suggest a tutorial on Brickstore if possible. That's my plan. Again, I just need to work it out and use it more and actually know it. That's something I don't want to do, is put information out there that is incorrect. So I just have to continue learning it. Ben T says, I've tried DaVinci Resolve once, but had no clue, but haven't got a clue with editing software. Resolve is, in my opinion, Resolve has the weirdest workflow in terms of editing. It's free, which is nice, but it's more of a coloring software. Is really what it's really good at. Editing works in it. Obviously, it's an editing software, but the workflow in terms of color makes much more sense there than it does the editing. It's like they have just a slightly different way of setting up everything, but it's somewhat similar, I guess, to other editing softwares like Premiere or Final Cut 10 or like Avid. Avid Avid and Premiere are the top two. Final Cut 10 is a little iffy for sure. It doesn't have a professional following like it used to for Final Cut 7 and stuff. And then what else is there? There's Sony Vegas. Is that one free? I don't know. There's a few other ones too.
I think it's just so frequently pirated that it's free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a few of those. But yeah, Premiere, I use Premiere for like everything. Like literally, it's really bad. Adobe has in their Creative Suite a software for audio called Audition, and I have Audition and stuff. And occasionally I'll do some little things in Audition, but sometimes it is faster for me to go into Premiere with an audio file and export an audio file from Premiere than it is to just actually do Audition like I should. But Fidel says, how often do Walmart, Target, and other retailers in the U.S. put Lego on clearance?
Before this year, frequently.
I don't know that frequently is true, though. I would say probably 3 times a year. Is that frequent? I guess that's a lot.
Well, when you used to go, I feel like when we first started, We used to be able to go every time and find something.
That's true, I guess. There was a lot of...
But then again, that was right after the holiday season, so...
Well, yeah, that was their clearance time thing. I would say, for sure, 2 times a year. To be totally honest, Target, for us, has been kind of a miss most of the time. There was some Black Friday stuff at Target, which was good, actually. And I think it was, well, it was mostly because they had like a deal where if you spent $50, you got $10 back, or got a $10 gift card. So in a way, that's 20% off, and then they had sales at like 20% off, so that kind of made it worth it. Other retailers, Kohl's occasionally will have like random things. I would say Walmart for us for sure is #1 though, but not super often. I would say a couple times a year. Comment says I tried DaVinci Resolve, but found it often corrupted files. Now use Sony Vegas Pro, and it's much nicer to use. Interesting. I have not heard of Resolve corrupting files, but I'm sure it happens. Toby says it says SOX version 5 protocol error. That would be a send it
Question.
to the person. Hold on, can you? You can add issues. So on the download page, if you go to the download page, there's an issues tab on GitHub. You can create a new issue. That, I assume, once they see that and you're not able to even download it or open it, I'm sure that's a top priority to get that fixed. Will, welcome to the stream. You've been here for a little bit. I'm sorry. He said he's a sticker expert back when we were talking about stickers. Yeah.
Real sticker expert.
And Funbird Creations, in relation to your question on Hogwarts, says, I either have it on a small table in my room or I used to have it on the top of a chest of drawers.
Yeah, see, I don't have either of those.
8-Bit Entrepreneur says you can store it at his house, or her house. Toby says it fits on top of most bookshelves. Sometimes the boathouse hangs out a little, though.
Are we going to have any bookshelves in the main house? Because, like, I'm trying... When I moved, I got rid of basically... I don't know about everything I owned, but I got rid of a lot of stuff. And so I'm trying to keep my room, like, clear. I have my desk, my bed. Yeah.
We have your closet.
Oh, yeah.
And your TV's on the wall. There's a lot.
Yeah.
And you'll have a bookshelf in there.
I will have a bookshelf in there.
But
although I'm kind of
enough.
thinking,
that
that one,
no,
that one, yeah.
Princess Bricks, have a good evening. Thank you for tuning in. It is 005 there. I don't remember how to say it.
What?
I can't remember. It's the 24-hour time.
Don't you use that?
I do.
And you get mad at me for the fact that I don't.
No, it's the fact that I don't. You can't convert it to the other time. That's what makes me upset. That is 12:05 a.m. Like midnight 05. But I don't know what or not 005, but like. Maybe
it's just 05.
Is it 0500?
Yeah, that sounds right.
No, that's not right. 0105?
No, 0500.
No, because that would be 0500, which is 5 a.m., I think.
Oh.
I could be totally wrong. I don't really know. Fits on top of bookshelves, though, sorta. Fidel says, I even received an 800-piece order. 170 lots, that's a lot of lots for 800 pieces. The biggest so far in my store is around $65 US. Congratulations. And yes, he got the positive 10 feedback and has it worth 13 now. Awesome.
Here I am trying to separate these pieces.
Nice, nice. So I'm sure everyone knows this is a piece of Lego. That is just a piece. It's like a plate with a half a brick with a Technic pin on top. Paul's trying to take it apart. You got some white in there.
Yeah, those, yeah.
So you're not really rebuilding the whole thing then?
Do you want me to take these off?
I do.
Too bad.
What else do we have here? Fidel says, I found your channel just after the 1,000 subscriber giveaway video result, I believe. Awesome. Huh. I do feel like, and maybe it wasn't. Oh, okay, yeah. Satoshi says 5 a.m. is 0500. That's what I thought. So how do you say 0005? Is it 0105? Or just, like, what? How do you say that?
I dropped so many pieces.
I know it's 12:05 a.m., okay, but I don't. What do you say though? What is the thing? I want to know. And then there's like some other language here that I don't even know how to. I think it's German. It looks like German to me, or Dutch or something. Ben says, "What editing software would you recommend someone who has never done editing before to learn?"
Premiere. It's really, I mean, I don't know anything about
Premiere is one of the better
editing.
ones in terms of like the workflow. If you want to learn the workflow of, you import your stuff to the project and then you generally create your timeline or assemble it, and then you go into the physical. All right, good. Just Bricks made it to McDonald's. He said the roads aren't that bad. Good. Keep us up to date.
Now I want some McDonald's.
I would say Premiere though is probably. Oh, actually, I've never used it. But part of the Creative Cloud thing is something called Premiere Rush. And it's like a simpler version of Premiere. I think that they used to have Premiere Elements, which was something, and I think that's kind of what Premiere Rush has turned into. It's a simpler, less features, toned down version of Premiere Pro. I would probably say go the Adobe route. It's at least going to teach you like the proper workflow for if you ever plan on doing more professional video editing type stuff. If you never plan on doing that, I would still probably recommend going down the more common workflow, but there's little, like if you have iMovie, or if you have a Mac or an Apple, or an Apple device, iMovie is going to be probably your most basic one. The thing with iMovie for me is it's actually too simplified. I almost can't figure out how to use it because it's too simple. Now, I'm sure you could easily go online and watch a tutorial or something, in which case it would be totally fine. But yeah, I would say Premiere Rush, I think is what it's called, is a simpler version of like Premiere, which is awesome. Okay, Satoshi said 005. Okay, that makes sense. So that's
005.
005.
005 o'clock.
Well, no, that's the thing. You never say like 5 o'clock. It's 0500 hours. Or like 1800 hours. It's never 1800 o'clock. What does o'clock mean?
It means there's zeros on the clock.
4 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 400 clock.
Clock. But what's the clock for?
Because it's on a clock.
Interesting. Okay. It is German. I was thanking you for the orders I placed. All worked out well, and I got my parts on time and in full. Awesome. Yeah, no, I don't speak German. Paul used to speak German.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Just because ice looks crazy on the trees. Is it like, do all the trees have like icicles hanging off them? Because you said it was frozen rain, I think is what you said. Or does it?
Freezing rain.
Yeah, but like, at that point, do the trees even hold the weight of that?
Well, is it hail or is it rain?
Well, he said there were a ton of icicles. I'm just wondering if there's icicles on the trees.
Oh.
Ben says, I found the channel through How to Part Out Lego. That video is very popular. One of our, actually wait, no, I think that it might be our most popular video on the channel that people always go back to and watch is How to Part Out Lego. And I definitely feel like I need to redo that one. I feel like the entire process of what was done was, the process is fine, but there's definitely a better way of shooting that than what.
But then you're going to lose all those views.
Why? I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to update it for 2021. I don't know. Ben says, I will possibly invest in using Premiere Pro / Rush, which would cost about $20 a month, or 20 pounds a month at some point. Thinking to maybe do YouTube in the summertime, possibly once I'm done in university. I assume the 20 pounds is the student discount, but if you're paying for the whole Creative Cloud suite, if you do have a student discount, or if you have a student email, you can get a student discount, at least in the US, and I assume it would be everywhere. And it is significantly affordable, more affordable than, like here, I think it's up to like $54 a month. If you have a student account, it is like $20 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very good, I believe, which is brilliant on their end, because if you're a student using Premiere stuff, when you go into the workforce, you're going to know Premiere, you're going to want Premiere, and if an employer is paying or whatever, it's trying to get Premiere.
Yeah.
Avid, as far as I know, which is the other very professional one, I wouldn't recommend Avid to anyone, though. It's just too much. Oh, wow. Ben says 20 is full price. Half price, I think, with student. That might be just for the editing one, if that's what you're talking about. They have like different packages where they have like video making or they have just photo. So I think video probably comes with Premiere, Rush, and Pro, and maybe like Adobe Audition and Media Encoder or something like that. The photo one has probably Photoshop, Illustrator, maybe like InDesign and or Illustrator, something like that. Or you can get the whole thing, which is the Creative Cloud Suite, which has every one of their programs.
Wait, isn't InDesign for like formatting?
Yeah, InDesign is if you're making like a book or like a magazine or something. Yeah, you can do formatting, stuff like that. Okay, got it. So yeah, Ben said for Pro/Rush alone, it is $20. Half price with student. That is really good. I would do that for sure. Do the half price student. It's if you use it and you learn it, in my mind, it is totally worth it. 100%.
Almost done here.
Yeah, you are almost done. Is that all of it? That's all the pieces and stuff you think?
This is the whole thing.
Interesting. Okay.
It's only got 1,000 pieces in it.
Well, the next is the non-fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it? 4:14. Okay.
4:15. Yeah. Just Bricks asked a great question, which we won't get into today. When he said, "Is Subway fast food?" I think we had a great discussion last week on that, and that's all we need to have. Ghosty659 says, "I want to start selling my used sets on my store. Is it worth selling them with boxes or not? For example, something like a UCS set would be expensive to post." It would definitely be more expensive to ship with the box, obviously. What I would say is list it. There's a few things you can do. List it with the box, or say box available or something, and charge whatever price with the box. But I would say in the comment section or something, can ship without box for cheaper shipping costs or whatever. If you have something like that in the comment section, then when they place the order with you, make sure that item is not set to be able to do instant checkout. I would do something where you have to get an invoice for that item, which if it weighs too much, you'll have to anyway. But I would do something like that. And then when they do create that, when you send the invoice or before you send the invoice, ask them, do you want the box and stuff. But I would say if you have the box, you can list it with the box, and it should be the buyer's preference, in my opinion, if they want the box or not. Because if they do, it's going to cost more for shipping, but it doesn't really cost you more because the buyer pays it anyway.
Yeah.
So I would say list it with the box.
I think that's what I did for Cad Bane's speeder when I bought it. Is I said no box, and
because it makes the shipping a lot cheaper. Yeah. Because Lego likes to make their boxes much bigger than what they need to be, which makes the sets, it's very bad. I mean, it's good advertising, but like it kind of sucks from the consumer end of it.
Yeah.
Where when we had the shelf full of things, there were like, we pulled out a Harry Potter box versus this Avengers box. The Avengers box was so small, and the Harry Potter box was so big, but the pieces, or maybe it was the other way. Maybe it wasn't, something like that. But like the bigger box had less pieces than the little box. Yeah. It was very weird. But yeah, it's confusing how they do it. But it makes sense on their end as they, selling stuff like that. Just Brick says, it was rain, but as soon as it hit the ground, it froze. I'll post some pics in Discord later. Brady says, the trees tend to fall down a lot, and there's a lot of power outages. Okay, so no icicles, instead the whole tree comes down. I see. That is not good. For just Pro and Rush, it's, okay. Full suite is $50. Yeah, that's what it is here. It's like $54, or it might be more now. I don't know. Fidel says, I asked about clearance because I had one idea for the future of my store. I may be able to schedule runs to Arizona, so I could use it to maybe get some Lego and send stuff to U.S. buyers. Wait, and send stuff for U.S. buyers with USPS. Oh, sending it from Arizona. I see. That's smart, actually.
Yeah, I think we were talking about this. I don't know if it was with you, but I was asking some people in Discord, the UK buyers, whether or not they ever hire somebody to purchase stuff in the US and then ship it, like in bulk.
Oh, what he's saying is he'll drive across the border to Arizona and he can go
shop there.
Sorry,
is this Fidel?
Yeah. Fidel.
Oh, okay. I thought this was Ben. And I was like, you got a bit of a drive there.
No, Fidel, yeah, he said go to Arizona for clearance, and then also ship through USPS, which then obviously makes it significantly cheaper than doing international shipping. Oh, although the border is about 9 hours from here. Okay, that's a ways away. I didn't see that part. Oh yeah, so Ben said, wait, wow, 50 pounds full price for the Adobe Creative Cloud apps, or 16 pounds with the student currently if I paid annually.
Wow.
Yes, totally worth it in my opinion. Ben says, I ship from, I think you did talk to Ben, he ships from the US to the UK 2 to 3 times a year. Oh, okay. Ben, you were the one that got the Legoland, was it the minifigs or both? I think it was the minifigs from Legoland, right? You called Florida, I think, and placed an order. Pretty sure that was you. Funberg Creation says, I have asked this question before. Do you get your Avery labels for the front of your drawers on Amazon? I need to look for the pack of 80 per sheet as my current labels are at 65 per sheet. Yes, we get them on Amazon. I will, let me see if I can send a link. I will send a link inside, although it may not. 52, 70.
We, as the chat owners, should be able to send links.
We can? Okay. I will send the link in the thing. It may not be the same just because you're not in the US, but I'll send a link and it'll, yes, we get them on Amazon and they're quote unquote on sale all the time, which is awesome. Yeah, this is them. And we get 80 labels per sheet. 2,000 labels come in one package and they're $8. Hello, big and little guys, little Lego guys. Welcome back to this thing, the stream. All right, I think I'm sending this link now. Hopefully it makes it. We'll see.
That's a big link. I don't know if that will work.
Oh, it's got too many
we're
characters.
over characters.
Dang it.
Here, do you have affiliate set up? Because you can URL shrink with it. Or if you have smile.amazon, you can also URL shrink with that.
I can do that. I'll put Bitly.
Okay.
What the heck? There's no .com. Yeah, Ben says, got the duffel bag, called to see if they had more, but they don't. Hit the share button on Amazon, gives a short link. I couldn't find a share button on Amazon. I was looking for that. I have an option to share. Oh. Well, no. See, it makes an email. It's not a shorter link.
Go back?
I mean, here. I have a shorter link. I'll send it. Sorry. But I was trying to figure out. Dang it. Okay. Well, here's a link. Hopefully that helps. Let's verify that that goes to the right place. It appears to. Wonderful. That's the right item. Okay, cool. But yeah, we purchased those a lot. Yeah, Funberg Creation says, wow, that's good. I'll see if I can get them through Amazon in Australia. I found them once through one of your BrickSync videos ages ago. Yeah, for a short period of time, we had stuff in the description as to what we use. I took most of it out just because it's like stuff changes, we don't use it, the links don't work because the listing removed on Amazon, so it was like too hard to keep updated. And as far as I know, there's no way to update every description on YouTube.
See, here's the thing. There has to be some way, because
there's
what about
template.
Huge YouTubers that, like,
I don't know.
You know.
I'm not sure. There might be, but yeah. Ben says you can always get it from Avery directly. I got it from there and they had 20% off in the first order too. Nice. Might be cheap. We have too many of them. Too many. Way too many. It's kind of unfortunate. I had it on subscribe and save, so we were saving 15% on them.
What, Kit Kats?
No. Oh, we have Kit Kats though. But no, the stickers, the labels.
Ah.
So we probably right now have like 12, yeah, at least 12 or 14,000 labels that are on.
Hopefully.
Maybe one day we'll need them. But
yeah.
12,000 labels will let us sticker 6,000 drawers. We currently have 3,400 drawers, and they're all stickered. So we have a lot of, I had to cancel that subscribe and save because there's too much. The link worked. Awesome. That's great. Big and Little Lego Guy says, what Lego sets would you suggest for a 12-year-old?
I don't know. 12?
Ben says I bought 10,000. That's awesome. You know what I really want to do, Ben, or see, is you start a YouTube channel. I do hope you do that this summer because I really want to see your store and your workflow and all that stuff. It seems pretty awesome. Fiddle says I have to go now. For some reason, I've been caught busy exactly during your Saturday streams, but I managed to squeeze an hour for today's one because it was earlier. Well, no problem at all. Thanks for tuning in, Fidel. And
3 o'clock is the normal time now, by the way. At least 3 o'clock our time. It used to be at 4.
Right. We're slowly moving it forward. We'll see when it gets to 2 and when it goes to 1 and like 11 a.m. eventually. But yeah. Ben says it's a bit all over the place in reference to his store. Funbird Creation says one way to make a good description is save to Word so you can copy the description in each video. The problem wasn't making each description. I can create a template so the bottom part of the description is the same and all I have to do is type like paragraph about what the video is about. The problem is that when a link stops working in one, like let's say an Amazon link, that thing sold out forever and then they relisted it but with a different URL. The problem is in order to go back to past videos, most of those links won't work, or the link for that won't work, and I have to then go in, edit that description, and replace that link. That's why I took most of the links out, because it was too hard for me to go back and fix it. So what I want to do, once the website's out, and I've been saying it's going to come out soon forever, once the website's out, is have a page.
I know what you could do.
Let me finish. Have a page that is what we use on our BrickLink store. And that's all going to be, all the acro mills. So anytime anyone asks, it's a very simple answer. You can send them there. They can see everything from, acro mills to dividers if we're not making them, everything like that. So, our barcode scanner, our label printer, our bubble mailer, everything. I want to send people there so they can see that. And then that link will always work going there, and it's much easier for me to update one thing on the website when everyone can go look at it, as opposed to go through hundreds of video descriptions and copy and paste a new link. What was your idea?
Get a editable URL shortener and just have one short URL per thing that can be updated externally. Like one of those
that's a good idea.
Free like .tz domains or whatever it is, .tg.
Would I need a domain for every, I would need a
domain for every link. But you can go and edit the redirect. So if the Amazon listing changes, you can go on to the domain site and edit the redirect in order to change it.
Can you get those domains for free?
Yeah, you just have to log in. I think it's .tg or something like that. You just have to log in every 30 days, or perform an edit every 30 days, or they release the domain.
Interesting. Ben says the workflow is all over the place. The store is relatively organized. That's good. The store should be organized. You need to get that. Ben says I have my university dissertation over the next few months, so I'll be busy with that. There's tools for that, Evan, I believe, for auto-updating Amazon affiliate links. I've looked at using them for my Facebook page. Maybe. Like updating past YouTube descriptions? Like changing the links and stuff in that? That would be awesome. I haven't really looked into it. I just said never mind in the links and took most of them out. Actually, I didn't really take them out. I stopped posting with links. So old videos probably still have links in them. Just Brick says, just got home. Good, I'm glad you're safe. I took some pictures to share in the Discord. What's crazy is I wanted to take a picture of the tree by our front door, and I looked at the picture after I came in. There was an owl up next to the tree, like 10 feet straight out for me. That's awesome. Hello, Deputy Shep Bricks. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Hello, hello.
Funbird Creation said, sadly, I think if you started about 12 p.m. or earlier, I would be in bed in my time zone in Australia, but I would get to watch if I don't. See, that's the thing. There's a bad time for everyone.
Yeah.
Literally, because like, not that the whole world watches us, but in places of the entire world, people are watching. So there is something that's not going to be right for everyone. You're done.
I am done.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You sure that's all the pieces?
Yep. Could be more in there.
I definitely feel like you're missing. You have to be missing some that aren't in that bin, probably.
Yeah, I think I'm missing part of the back, but I don't think it's worth going through every bin. No. So I'll just order those. Hopefully we'll have them, and so I can get them at a discount. But
congratulations, big and little Lego guys. Channel got 41 subs. Awesome. Ben says, not sure if you can do YouTube descriptions, but I imagine there's something that does that. The tools I looked at edit websites and social media pages to keep them up to date. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the website because it's only one website. But yeah, the description, there's probably something for that. Just got to check. All right, Deputy Shep Bricks says, I'm good. Just thought I would stop in and say hi, but bye. Have a good one. I think we're probably wrapping it up here as well, right? Or are you going to continue?
I don't know. I guess we can wrap it up. We can have a short stream every once in a while.
Yeah, I think that's totally fine. Hold on. Big and Little Lego Guy says, my goal is to hit 50 subs before 2022. Oh, you can do that. Yeah. You can do that for sure.
And once you reach, I don't know, 300 or 400 subs, it definitely starts climbing. We've noticed there are like these humps where we got from like 500 to like 1,000 pretty quickly, and then we got from like 1,000 to like 1,800 pretty quickly, and then it just died. And then we got from 2,000 to 3,000 really fast, and now we're already going again.
Yeah, now we're at like 32, I think, or something like that. And I'm sure eventually it'll stop for like a period of time. I don't know why it does that, but I think a lot of it is just what you post. But I would just, again, if anyone wants to start a YouTube channel or is working on YouTube, try to post consistently. Doesn't need to be every day of the week. But I would say try to post weekly and like say every Saturday afternoon you're gonna have a video posted, and you'll do it. And a lot of people won't come see that video. Flashlight's off.
Yeah.
Or on. A lot of people won't see that video and stuff, but eventually there'll be a few people who start to realize you post every time on Saturday, and they'll come back and stuff. And I think over time it'll be good for you to, for anyone. Just it's a worthwhile process if you want to continue doing YouTube. I enjoy YouTube, actually. It's fun. Something alongside with YouTube, though, I guess, is there is an obligation once you have an audience that you need to put stuff out for them, and it's a little difficult for sure to continue putting things out. That's why, like, the vlog, that's partially how the vlog was born, I guess. This is like a behind-the-scenes thought process of Evan. 3 days a week video, that's a lot of videos. So my thing is like, okay, 3 days a week, we're going to call it 3 times, we'll say 4.5 weeks every month. So let's say there's 14 videos a month. 14 videos, 4 streams, something like that. Well, one of those videos can be a monthly sales recap. Perfect, we're down to only needing 13 videos. Awesome. Let's have some sort of recurring series. Okay, awesome, Brickside Chat. We'll have one of those every Monday or every other Monday. Brick History every other Monday. So now we filled up the Monday slot, and we filled up one other slot. Now I'm like, okay, another reoccurring series that's easy to shoot. Okay, vlog, we'll put that on Friday. So then it's like, okay, we really only have to make a Wednesday video. Now, I know you're in the process of phasing out Brick History.
Yeah, I'm going to replace it with something else. I don't want to say what it is I'm going to replace it with, but I do have a plan. I want to work through it and get it outlined. Part of the reason why I'm done with Brick History is, well, it just doesn't perform well, and it's really, really hard to do. I spend around 10 hours per Brick History, and it's just stupid for a 12-minute video that only gets 300 views. So that's gonna get phased out. But I'm gonna replace it with something that I'm working on, and I think you guys will enjoy it, and I think it'll be a much bigger hit. So
hopefully. Chris from the Great Brick Lab, welcome to the stream. I think we're actually wrapping it up here, but it's not better late than never, I guess.
Ben wants to know, any more plans for API videos? Yes, in the future. Kyle's really busy with work right now, so I just realized that my mic was slightly unplugged. Hopefully you guys could hear me.
Paul, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Don't play with that.
Sorry. So hopefully the API videos, hopefully there'll be more in the future.
Something I know with API, the reason there isn't a second one yet is Kyle was trying to figure out, and we haven't asked anyone, what you guys want to see with the API stuff specifically. Because he showed you the basic API of going in and setting up the back end in order to get it to, like, let's say, I think he did a spreadsheet. After that, you know, if you have a spreadsheet, obviously you can just download your inventory spreadsheet, but that was an example of how to use it. I guess he needs some more specific examples of what people were looking for, and I have something I wrote down somewhere, which I was going to give to him for the second one, but that was why there was no second one, because kind of he went through a lot in the first one, and then like it was...
Yeah.
At that point, once you understand the API and the back end of it, I kind of feel like your imagination is kind of what continues to expand it.
Well, I think at that point you can understand the existing documentation. Also, with Brick Freedom now, Brick Freedom, it looks like it's going to be able to do a lot of the stuff that you used to need the API for. So a Brick Freedom series might be better.
I'm definitely planning on doing a Brick Freedom series, but I do want Kyle to do some more API stuff. We just have to figure out exactly specific what he's going to do a tutorial for, because he did the intro thing, and after that, we need more stuff. 43 subs, Big and Little Lego Guys. You know what, everyone? If you're here, go check out Big and Little Lego Guys' channel. Let's get him to 50 subs. That would be cool. He said 50 subs by the end of 2021, or by 2022. I think we can do that today. Alrighty. What else do we have here?
No problem.
JustBrick says for shorts, under a minute, film vertically, use hashtag shorts in the title or description. Haven't done a short yet.
Totally something that maybe we should look into, though. I don't really know, like...
To me, I don't know what it would be.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But I have seen a lot of people that do the shorts, and the shorts are very popular. Like, they get a lot of views. And
do they get revenue?
I have no clue. I don't know how any of that works, and I don't know. I'm not entirely sure on any of that. Never done a short, but I've seen a lot of shorts. I think JustBricks, you were doing some shorts that I saw like today or yesterday or something. Ben says, how do shorts get you more exposure? Funbreak Creation says, as I record building sets and time lapse, I get a lot of videos, so I have plenty of videos to put up. Such as I finished building the Coliseum yesterday. Awesome. That is a cool set. I really want that set, but you know what? If it fits in the coffee table, if we can retrofit that coffee table to fit it, I think I'm going to get it. We have a coffee table.
But also, oh, no, I was going to mount that horizontally. Never mind. The Falcon.
I don't know if it'll fit in there either. Is the
Coliseum.
Falcon bigger? Because it's got those little things in the front, whatever, like the triangle things.
Hogwarts, though. I kind of want to build a new coffee table.
That's such a tall coffee table, though.
True.
That's the downside to Hogwarts. Anyway, the Coliseum, I'll have to see it, but we have a coffee table, and it has a piece of glass over the top of it. And then inside there's like a little thing you can put like magazines or books or something, and then there's drawers underneath. My thought is if we just cut out the top of the drawer, remove the drawer things, or make one side a drawer and then you put it on there and then you slide it in, you could look down the glass into the Coliseum. I think that'd be kind of cool. But I don't know if that'll happen. But if it fits, that would be really cool. Yeah. JustBrick says, the shorts get suggested more often, I guess. Most of my shorts get in the hundreds of views a few days after... Excuse me, I almost died there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I also hit the mic. After they get posted. Interesting, yeah. Funbreak Creation says, I put 1 to 2 bags per video, and I started the series on my channel a week or so ago, if anyone's interested in watching. Yeah, go check out Funbreak Creation's channel. I want to see... I'm actually going to go look at your thing after this, the Coliseum. Because that's pretty cool. Alrighty.
I'm like falling asleep.
I know, you're tired.
It's 4:45. I haven't done anything today.
The Brick Room, welcome to the stream, but we're wrapping it up, actually.
Yeah, you have to be
you're going to have to go rewatch it. Paul today parted out, or sorted some Lego, and we talked, and that was pretty much it.
Before we do leave, though, a question that we ask every time is, what would you guys like to see on the Patreon? Because we're trying to figure out what people want on there. Part of the reason why we have not been posting on there as much as we should is because we don't really know. So if you have any suggestions, please hop onto our Discord and let us know. For that as well, on the Discord, there's a new channel called FAQ Questions that I created. I'm trying to put together a channel which only I can type in, but I'm going to put basically a list of all of the resources that I see people talking about, like Figure It Out, where you can join the Brick Freedom queue, all that kind of stuff. Questions that people normally have for starting out a store that I see asked and asked and asked again. Not FAQ for us, but just Lego FAQ in general. There's a new channel called FAQ Suggestions. If you have a resource that you have made, like Figure It Out, or questions that you know are frequently asked and you have a really good answer for them, please go put them in that chat. I didn't want to @, everyone just because I don't think too many people care, but if you're interested, go ahead and put something in that.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Alrighty, well, I think that's it then.
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys found this fun, interesting, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see you guys in the next video / stream / whatever it ends up being. So
goodbye.
Yeah, have a good one. Look at this thumbnail.